Ja, und damit sage ich wieder Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge The Council. Wir sind in Folge 7 und wir waren auf dem Weg in den Roten Saal, um dort ein als Dinner bezeichnetes Frühstück einzunehmen. Und wir werden jetzt heute mal schauen, was uns da erwartet. Und gerade mal eben hier noch in der Ecke da hinten, glaube ich, war ich noch nicht. Und mit dem Diener können wir auch quatschen.
I am at your service, day and night, sir.
Okay, der hat noch die ein oder andere Information
I would like to
vielleicht.
speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there
Vielleicht aber
anything
auch
else
nicht.
that sir would like to know?
Was hat er denn noch so zum Angebot?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
Ja gut, dann halt wenigstens über das Anwesen, na?
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Yeah, except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Okay, dafür brauchen wir seine Hilfe nicht unbedingt, glaube ich.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Das ist aber mein Buch, Freundchen. Den haben wir doch schon mal manipuliert, oder?
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope Sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Huh, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But I...
Now.
But, sir, I... Very well, sir. Here you are. May Sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
Ja, irgendwie eine dubiose Nummer, aber
What's on the
Hauptsache,
first
wir
floor?
haben ein Buch mehr.
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holmes, sir. but only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Okay, also das zweite Obergeschoss könnte schon mal interessant sein als Restricted Area und diese Porträtgalerie könnte dieser Ort sein, wo uns alle ansehen. Auch wenn wahrscheinlich da schwerlich mehr Porträts hängen können als... Ja gut, aber Porträts sind halt dann wirklich Gesichter, ne? Das kann schon sein. Das heißt, wir müssen also irgendwie durch diesen Frühstücksraum, wo wir ja sowieso rein müssen, oder beziehungsweise den Dinnersalon, bla bla bla. Und dann mal schauen, wie es weitergeht. Jetzt gucken wir erstmal, ob sich hier noch Leute einfinden, die wir vielleicht noch nicht kennen. Bis jetzt schaut es noch nicht so aus.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richets, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
That's right. Seattle will do wonders.
Oh, das war aber knapp.
Peru looks totally out of place here.
Yes.
He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Ja.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity, typically French.
Schade, dass man hier so viele Hinweise verpasst, wenn man die falschen Fertigkeiten
If
hat.
I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Okay, die Geschichte mit der Hinweissuche, die gestaltet sich da echt schwierig, weil die Zeit recht knapp ist.
I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Immerhin hat man genug Zeit, wenn man ins Gespräch verwickelt wird.
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I find it hard to believe the king of Prussia is so weak.
Be careful. Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each other well.
We used to work together.
I see.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
And right he was too.
He's certainly well connected and in high places.
Surprising. No one appears to know him.
No one knows me, and yet here I am.
Quite so.
Monsieur de Richet? It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Oh, ich habe ein Tête-à-Tête mit Napoleon, wie es ausschaut. Beim allerersten Frühstück zusammen. Was der wohl will?
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
Okay, das sollten wir jetzt vielleicht nicht
I have a
verpacken.
little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Ich glaube, dass das zu wenig ist.
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me. We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were talking about. And I am reassured. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
It is remarkable.
Ja, dann nehmen wir doch die Konterrevolution, würde ich sagen, oder?
The revolution was a good thing, but it gave birth to a monster. We must overthrow the new system in place.
Ah, you are right. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France.
Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people, So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Okay, das war jetzt zu überraschend.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow.
Sollte vielleicht auch nicht so
All the
oft
guests will be
passieren.
present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to
Hoffen wir mal,
keep
dass
you
wir nichts
amused.
Wesentliches verpasst haben. Aber da war ich jetzt wirklich komplett überrascht davon. Allzu viel haben wir vom Frühstück, zumindest essenstechnisch jedenfalls nicht gehabt. Wir konnten nicht mit Elisabeth Adams über ihre Mutter sprechen. Und natürlich gab es wieder alternative Wege, die wir so aber nicht beschreiten konnten, weil wir uns für einen anderen entschieden haben. Dieser Hinweis ärgert mich jetzt gerade, den wir verpasst haben, aber es war ja bis jetzt das erste Mal und wird hoffentlich nicht so wesentlich gewesen sein, dass wir das nicht irgendwie trotzdem ausgleichen können. Jetzt kümmern wir uns erst einmal um die nächsten Stufenaufstiege. Das mit der Heimlichkeit, das brauchen wir eben auf jeden Fall. Und ansonsten müssen wir mal schauen. Jeden Punkt können wir wahrscheinlich sowieso nicht erfüllen. Und wir schauen einfach mal, wie wir uns weiter durchschlagen. Ich würde allerdings vorschlagen, dass das hier eine gute Stelle ist, um die Folge zu beenden.
Let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Genau, dazu haben wir ja schon eine Vermutung. Und ansonsten sieht die bisherige Taktik so aus, möglichst mit jedem halbwegs gut stellen. Und wenn wir von jedem ein bisschen was wissen, schauen wir mal, wen wir gegeneinander ausspielen können oder auch nicht. Oder wo wir das müssen oder auch nicht. Und was das Ganze dann mit unserer Mutter zu tun hat, werden wir hoffentlich dann auch noch herausfinden. Ich denke, dass uns der nächste Weg in den inneren Garten und in diese Porträtgalerie führen wird. Wir lernen hier noch einen Punkt in Psychologie. Und dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin, danke fürs Zuschauen, macht's gut und ciao, ciao.